Good day, viewers. We want to start the program, want to start the gist, want to start a fantastic talk that will interest you and people around. It's all about you and the youth. But before I continue, it is important to understand who it is. So you know whether you fall into this group. Are you doing anything with the youths? Do you talk with the youths in the church, in the school, in the village, in the streets, wherever? Can you find youths? Do you have youths in your house? Or are they loitering around in your place? Do you think you're a youth? I wouldn't know. At the end of this episode, you will have a clear understanding and definition of who a youth is. And then you know who falls into this category. And this challenge is all about you and your youths. How will you relate with the youths? How do youths behave? Who are these youths? Of what quality are these youths made of? My name is Dr. Mrs. Ike. And this is our channel, You and the Youths. We want to first of all do an introduction of who a youth is. According to Oxford Dictionary of Contemporary Time, is a human being between the human life cycle encompassing adolescence and young adults. A youth from the word goits means roots of young. That means every adult started his life from childhood, then to a youth, adolescent, then to a young adult. In Nigeria, bracket of humans that fall into this youth is between 18 and 29. But according to United States, according to UNICEF, it has grades or youth brackets. The first one is between 15 and 24 years, according to UN. They still call them childhood, they call them young adults, they call them young people, they call the youth period of transition from the dependency of childhood to independency of adulthood. A youth, we can say, is fluid because youth is in the mind. There's no fixed age. It's all about you noticing the characteristics of that youth as a bracket. I want to take this spelling of youth in a vertical section. Why there to me, it's a youth is an adult of middle age. That's for you. Why? The O is a youth is an observatory person. It observes and it can be observed. You there is a youth is an unbeatable and understanding person. See there is a youth means a talented person, a tolerated person. You must tolerate a youth if you want to get the best from that youth. Now for clearer understanding of who a youth is, there are different stages of this youth's growth. The first one is children or human beings between the ages of 5 and 8. They are called early childhood. We have the next stage, middle age, middle childhood, that is 9 to 11. And we have early adolescent, ages 12 to 14. And we have middle adolescent, 15 to 18. And we have full youths. This is the terminal end of a youth. And it's between the ages of 19 to 29. There are some things people say about youths that are myths, that are not correct. Think about it. They may or may not. Because some of them are fanatic about their parents, while some don't care truly. Those who while away in the streets don't even care about their parents. You did. Another one is adolescents are lazy and they don't care much about what people say about them. Is that correct? Is that not a myth? They care if they don't. How would they face the future? So who say that youths, they're just good at hanging around, having fun with friends. It may be correct, and I may say it's not correct because some are indoor youths. Either they're working on the computers or doing something, while some actually hang around. Some also say that youths are incorrigible, and you can't correct them. Maybe your own youth there is not. But I know some are. You can correct them. They take to correction. Sometimes, when you discipline them, they come up from their shares and they take to correction. Some say that youths are gullible. Yes, maybe correct. You because some are very weak to take decision, to stand firm in what they believe may be difficult at that stage. It's a conflict stage. While some have passed that stage, yet they are youths. There's some truths you must establish in your heart concerning the youths. We all have not been taught. Yes, some of them are saying, nobody taught me. Some people did not teach us. So how will I expect them to know all that? It's a fact, as some youths there are languishing. They don't have the basic facts that they need to have concerning certain things. So these are basic facts we need to know. These are new channel. And as you're watching, I will expect you to share, to send it to your friends, to also subscribe to this because it's going to be a continuous episode. The power of a youth lies in a lot of things. Number one, the power of youth to get rich quick is what we are fighting for now. If you ask any youth, what do you want? I want to get money. I want to get money. I want to be rich. It's a quick thing. It's one of the things that they're trying to see how to, set a good boundary. Another one is the youths do not like themselves to be so sentimental and they lack respect, some of them. When you ask yourself, that youth by your corner, you think that they lack respect. What are you doing about it? Do you think they like the way we caution them all the time? It could be that nobody's there for him or her to correct him. That's why you're doing what he's doing. There are different types of youth we have experienced or we have noticed in the village, in the town, in the city. A group of them are respectable youths. These ones, when you tell them anything important, anything that is useful, they respect it. They honor you. They value the good information you're giving to them. We have another group of them, they're called delinquent youths. These ones they are lawless. They don't want to know how we feel. They crash. They are illegal. They're the ones that cause riots. I don't know where you belong as a youth listening to me this afternoon. Are you among the respectable youths? Are you among the delinquent youths? And we have another one. These are the cultural rebels. Because when I talk about rebels, I'm talking about the middle class of people who will not take some social things in the positive values. They go to negative values. These are the ones that cause cultural strikes and rivalries, all that. We have another fourth group. They are political militants. When they go into the warfare, you see the energetic youth. They are in full front. They are political. Call them. Anything you want them to do, they will do it politically. And these are some of the things we need to know about youths. Whether the youth is in your house, at your backyard, in your school, in your workplace, on the street. These are the facts we need to know about this wonderful individual called a youth. There are some questions that are so important that every country must take notice. Number one, a country with youth is a country ready to become great. But a country without youth is a country that is getting ready to be extinct. Ponder about this. You understand what I'm saying? That is a fact. If you go to me a country without youth, and I will show you a devastated, I will show you a country that will cease to exist. But show me a country with strength, wonderful, good, whether they are aliens, whether they are involved, whether they are there, but you have plenty youths, many of them, active youths, then I'll show you a country that is about to make a place. I want to remind you again that you need to subscribe to this channel, listen very well, you share to your friends, and you keep watching so that we understand who a youth is and all about the youths.